Creating a line plot from information in a table. So today it says scientists measure the growth of mice in inches. The scientists measure the length of the mice to the nearest 1/4 inch and record the measurements as shown below. So when I look at this table, I see a whole bunch of measurements that are out in 1/4 inches. And so when I go down to make my line plot, I'm going to start with the title of the length of mice in inches. So I can see that some of the numbers are already on my line plot, and it is my job to fill it in. Now I know that I have to put the numbers in order, and when I know what comes next, if I'm counting by fourths, if I start with 3, I know that 3 1/4 inches is the next largest. And why? Because if I made a table graph here, just so you can see, a tape diagram, or I guess I should, I made a tape diagram here. Sorry, I guess I should make it a little smaller here. And I broke it up into 4 parts. This part right here would be shaded. That's 1/4. The next is this much. If this much of my tape diagram is shaded, I could say that 1/2 is shaded. So as we can see, 1/2 is bigger than 1/4. 1/2 and 2/4 are the same thing. So this is really 3 2/4. And then I have 3 3/4. And I would have 3 4/4, but instead of writing that, I can write 4, because 4 over 4 equals 1. And then I can continue. I have 4 1/4, 4 1/2, and so on. So now I'm going to erase my tape diagram. That was there just to give me guidance. And so now I'm going to record the information using X's. One thing that's really important is that I keep my X's neat and across from each other so they're easy to count. So my first thing is 3 1/4. So I'm going to cross that out. 3 1/4. Then I have 3. I'm going to go to 3. 3 1/4. They're not touching. There's a lot of space in between. 3 3/4. So I want to make sure that's right across. 4, 3 3/4, 3, 4 1/2, another 4 1/2, 3 3/4. I'm just going to continue that process. Here's 4, 4 1/4, 4, 4 1/4, and another 4. So when I look at the data this way, it is easy for me to see which one is recorded the most often, and that's 4. I can see I have the most X's, or more mice measure 4 inches, and then the smallest mouse measures 3 inches, and there are 2 of them. And the largest ones measure 4 1/2 inches, but most of them measure in between 3 3/4 and 4 inches. That's what the line plot can tell me, and that is how I make a line plot from information in a table.